gonna push up on my chest, okay? So both his arms are straight up, okay? So from here, I'm gonna pick whichever arm I choose. And whatever arm I choose, like I'm gonna choose this one, I'm gonna put my hands, so I'm gonna grab the arm, and I'm gonna shift my weight like this, okay? So my weight now points this direction, okay? And I came up on this foot. Before, my leg was down. I stepped up on this foot. I'm gonna keep control of this arm and throw this leg over his head, okay? So I'm here. I'm gonna use this arm to help me base, so I can throw this arm, not this arm, this leg over his head. I'm now gonna just lean back, control his arm. So one more time. Jane, stand up. Okay, so we're here. Mason has both his arms up in this position. Whichever arm I choose to do, which is this one, is the one I'm going to control. From here, I'm gonna pop up on this leg. I'm gonna face that direction with my body. Now I'm gonna use one of my arms to face down so I can use it to put my foot over his head. Last thing is I'm gonna keep hold of his wrist tight, lean back, make sure his thumb is pointing upwards. I'm gonna pull his wrist down, I'm gonna lift my hips up off the ground. He's on his back. I'm gonna get on mount. And it's pretty much the exact same move, but we're looking at it from mount this time. So from here, I'm gonna choose whichever arm I wanna do the move on. Whichever arm I choose, the other hand is gonna grab that wrist, and I'm gonna make sure his arm is bent. Just like the other move, we're coming under the elbow to grab our own wrist. We're pulling it closer to his body and lifting that elbow up. When we lift the elbow up, make sure you're keeping the wrist down, okay? Keeping the wrist down, lifting it up. One more time, so whatever arm I choose, the other arm is gonna be here to pin it down. You're making sure their arm is bent while your elbow's coming next to their head. From here, you're gonna take your other hand and it's gonna slide underneath their arm to grab your own wrist. You're gonna pull the arm closer to their body and lift it up while keeping their wrist down until they're tapped. You guys got it? 1, 2, 3. All right, James, stand up. So my hand comes under his head and I'm sitting here chest to chest. This is how you want to stay on side mount, okay? So the first thing I want to do is take my arm out from behind his head so I can grab his wrist. All of my fingers on top. My elbow is going to come next to his head while my other hand is going under his elbow to grab my wrist, okay? You two stand up. What aren't you getting? Okay. Next, I'm going to pull his elbow towards his body and I'm going to lift my arm up until it taps. Can you say it one more time?
No.
Yeah?
No.
Okay, one more time.
No, everyone said no.
Okay, so we're here. I'm keeping chest on chest. My hand is under his head. I'm going to take my arm out from under his head. I'm going to grab his wrist, make sure his arm's bent. My elbow's coming right next to his head. My arm's coming under to grab my own wrist. I'm pulling his arm towards his body. Then I'm going to lift my own arm up until he taps. You guys got it?